Hello everyone, today I'm going to explain the benefits of play-based learning in early years. Before I start, I would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today. I would also like to pay my respect to elders past and present. My name is Vicky Jindal and I'm early years educator in Korean Sessional Kindergarten. I work with a 4 to 5 years age of children. I'm working as a kindergarten teacher's assistant and I really enjoy my work with this age group. I would like to tell you the benefits of play and play-based learning. I would like to start with the definition of play. There are many definitions of play, but here, according to Berner, play a means of acquiring information about an experience with the environment. Early childhood education is guided by a play-based pedagogical theory, which puts an extreme value on child-initiated learning. Play is an important part of all children's development. It starts in early years and continues throughout life. It is through play that children at a very early age engage and interact with the world around them. Play allows children to create and explore an environment. Play is the only thing which allows children to learn about their environment. One of the most important way of young children to pick up key knowledge and abilities is through play. I wanted to tell you why our services use play-based learning for children aged 3 to 5 because it promotes children's cognitive development, social development, emotional, physical and language development. Through this approach, children learn exploration, discovery and trial and error. I will explain these domains in further slides. According to Vygotsky, play is an adaptive mechanism promoting cognitive growth. It creates a zone of proximal development. In play, a child always behaves beyond his average age, above his daily behavior. In play, it is as though he were a head taller than himself. There are two types of play here I have mentioned: free play and adult led play. Free play is child led play, which is initiated by child, and adult can observe that what child is doing and provide more opportunities to extend on his or her learning. An adult is initiated by adult or a teacher or a parent to plan an activity according to children's interest. The role of educator and parent during play: observe the child while playing, interact with child and participate in their play when appropriate. Challenge the child's thinking by commenting, modeling and questioning. Add resources to extend and deepen learning. Plan activities, analysis and evaluate learning. This is how an educator or a parent can support a child in their learning in their early years. Why should children play? Why should children play? Because play supports children's holistic development and learning, which includes language development, cognitive development, creative development, social development, physical development and emotional development. I am going to explain few in slides. Cognitive and intellectual development, which is the major domain of child's learning. Both Piaget and Vygotsky believe that play provided children an opportunity to engage with objects in their environment and create their own opportunities. Play therefore represents one of the most important aspects of cognitive development. Children create their own assumptions during play and try them continuously through cognitive and physical manipulation. Children then compare their findings, observe what happens, ask questions, and show what happened. For example, if a child is building a block and he might be thinking in his mind that with this block I can make a car. So he will ask lots of questions. And if you go and sit with a child and ask, "Hi, what are you building?" He might say, I'm building a car or a fire truck. Alright, so what do you think? What do you need? For a fire truck, I need a red blocks. So that's how it improves child's thinking and imagination skills during play. And there is another domain is language and literacy skill. Play helps to improve language and literacy skills of a child in their early years. Children are able to develop oral language, listening, speaking ability, storytelling, and their understanding of words and how to use them through play. Children can also use writing, painting, and drawing to learn the purpose of written language during their play. In a play-based setting or in a child care or in a kindergarten, literacy takes place everywhere, from the dramatic play area and writing center to the sand and library corner, where there is a educator support and a play space with literacy materials. Writing, reading happen far more often, according to Roscoe and Christie. For example, reading stories, drawing, painting, listening music will help children to improve child's language and literacy skills. Another thing, physical skills. According to Gray, physical play can help children to develop a physical sense of self, boundaries, and impulse control. It will improve child's fine and gross motor skills, safety awareness, physical health, and growth. Engaging in outdoor play such as climbing, running, jumping, digging, swinging, and other games, dancing, improves coordination, balancing, flexibility, strength, and endurance. So these are the few domains which are the best examples that how child can learn through play and improve their abilities. I'm going to support this with the example of few theorists. Johann Pestalozzi, he is a Swiss educational reformer, promoted education for those in need and created method of learning that emphasized improving children's basic skills. Following Comenius, Pestalozzi underlined the value of play as well as including accessible objects that could possibly utilize to take a sensory approach to curriculum. Based on the idea that child should be allowed to explore their surroundings through play and that teachers should watch and reflect how to best support learning, he created an educational system. He also highlighted the importance of developing group activities for children based on their skill rather than their age. John Amos Comenius was a educational reformer and religious leader. He believed there were universal rules or phases that applied to a child's growth and development, and that these laws or stages might be turned into a global teaching system or method. He made a point of highlighting the educational value of children's play. He was maybe the first philosopher to connect the idea of play with fun. There is another theorist, Lev Vygotsky, the zone of proximal development, which Vygotsky developed, is the range of tasks that a child is currently learning in order to achieve comprehensive knowledge. He believed a child is able to perform tasks that are above their current development level with the support of a more experienced individual. This support was referred to as scaffolding by him, Garrett Money. There are two frameworks which I am going to explain which supports play-based learning. EYLF, Early Years Learning Frameworks, a setting for learning where children actively engage with people, objects, and communication to structure and develop a connection between their social environment. It includes learning outcomes, practices, and principles which an educator follows while providing learning experience to children in their planning and programming. So these framework will help an educator to plan an activity for the child or a group of children according to their interest and age. There is another standard, NQS standard. It is also a framework used in early childhood education and career settings in Australia to assess and improve the quality of education and care provided to children. It includes 7 quality areas which is linked to early years framework. How to promote play in early years? So there are few examples to promote play in early years. We have outdoor play, indoor play, and in that outdoor and indoor we can do sand play, water play, block building, drawing, painting, coloring. So an educator and parent can promote play by providing them opportunities such as creating an environment and learning experiences for them to explore the environment around them. Like for example, if we want to do a sand play, we can do a treasure hunt, and we can provide them that activity and ask them to do and a treasure hunt and observe them how they will explore the opportunity to do that, and we can support them, we can help them to find out ways. So what we can provide water play, there are outdoor play which includes few outdoor games, skipping, jumping, hopscotch, and so these all plays will ultimately improve their cognitive skills, language skills. So these all are linked, which will, so here is a point to explain everything, how child can improve their skills through play based learning. Thank you everyone. These are the references which I have used in my presentation.